Today, we will discuss frame the histogram with the help of Python. We will import 2-3 packages which are required for this. And during this exercise, we'll also try to find out whether the data is skewed or it has got kurtosis, and also test the normal distribution. We will discuss normal distribution in one of the videos. Today, again, I will discuss with you. But if you see my other videos on normal distribution, it will tell you everything about normal distribution. I have already started the editor Jupyter. So I am going to load my files. First, import pandas as PD, then import statistics, then we are going to import SciPy. I'm going to import pandas as PD, import statistics, import matplotlib. This will help us to frame the diagram. Matplotlib.pyplot as plt, and SciPy. And from SciPy and statistics, they are different, but SciPy is more helpful. So let us run this, then we will run the other commands. It takes time to load all the files. Now let me remind you, in our video number 12 and 13, we uploaded the file as input and then we selected the variable. The same exercise we will do here also. So I am going to write the commands. I'm going to write the commands df is equal to pd read excel. This we did in the last exercise also. Input our file name, and then it will have the columns from all the this database file, and then it will tell us which are the columns. Let us run it. It is asking me the file. I will say my file is in E drive 6 Python. This is my directory, and then test3 xls. Will load the file and will tell us the columns. Now it has got the columns gender, city, education level, position, sector. But we want these columns should be numbered so that we may enter the number to get our further action. This we did last time also for count value in numerate. So columns will be numerated and the numeration will start from 1. So index starts with 0. So that is why when we are saying z, so z is integer number -1 because the index starts from the 0. So it will have to be there. We can run this part and then see whether it runs or not. So I am going to write it here again. The file name 6 Python test3 xls6. This should be column. So it is saying, so it is coming up as file number and all, but it is telling me which number you want. I will say 4. So it is telling me the number 4 is position. Now my next command is to create a histogram for this number. Whatever number we select 4 or 3 or 2. I'm writing the command here plt.hist within bracket dfz. This is data frame, that is df. We have created array, and from that it will take the column z and it will show the plt. Then it will also print skewness. Skewness of z is this. I have written it in inverted commas. What is the actual command? Actual command is stats. This stats come from Skype. This comes from Skype. So stats.skew of database set. Similarly, it will print kurtosis. Actual command is stats.kurtosis dfz. And then we can have the normality test, that is print stats normal test dfz. Now let us run this. It will ask me again the file name. I'm just going to copy it so that I may not have to write it. I'll just run it. I'll say paste. So run it. It is asking me which column you want. I will say, because there is no meaning for gender, city, I can say education level. Number 3. So it is saying education level, and it has printed this histogram. Basically, there is a difference between histogram and bar chart. Histogram groups the data, but bar chart, it tells the frequency as it is. So we are here, we have given the command for histogram. Now the skewness level of education is 1.2. It is near about 1. Similarly, kurtosis is 0.04. It is not near the 1. It is 0.46. Now normal test says that statistics is normality test says test statistics is 101.46, and p value is minus e raised to power minus 23, means 0.00000, that is up to 22 zeros and then 9. It means we'll have to reject the null hypothesis. Null hypothesis means data is normally distributed, and it clearly says the data is not normally distributed. See, had it been normally distributed, it should have formed a bell curved shape, but it is not forming the bell shaped curve. So that is why the data is not normal. Now, if you want to further visualize the data, see the numbers 1 are, they are more, number 2 is less, number 3, 4 are very, very less, and 5 and 6 are very. So education level of the people, 1 is greatest, and all the others are. Let us run this for position. Let us run this for position. Run, and I am going to copy the data file, and it is asking me now which one. I will say 4. It will print position. Now here also the data is not normally distributed, though the data of 3 is the highest and all other are there, but the p value is 0.00000, 14 zeros and then 1. It means this is not normally distributed. Data is not normal. Let us run another file on this. Run, and I am going to run my file test4. I'm going to change the file now. Test4. It has got age, income, score, height. So I'm going to take up the age. So it is telling me the age. Now here age also. Now the p value for normal test is 0.07. It is again greater than 0.05. So it is greater than 0.05. So we can say data is normally distributed. So By appearance, it does not appear to be normally distributed. It appears the people below the age of 20, they are more, but they are outliers also. This also tells us which are the outliers. In our next video, we will talk about box plot. Box plot will clearly tell which are the outliers which we should remove from the analysis. Thanks for watching, but I just want to repeat the new commands. New commands are plt.hist, HIST, and this is my column of the data, and then plt.show. And for skewness, which we have taken it from SciPy, and that is stats.skew of our data column, and then stats.kurtosis data column, and then stats normality test, whether the data is normally distributed. If the data is normally distributed, then use it for further analysis. Thanks for watching. Next video, we will talk more about visualization.
They basically lack the research methodology and understanding of research methodology and how to proceed further. So that is the major area of concern, I think, as a director I do feel, or as a guide I do feel. So we have to start from the scratch, though they're asked to do their 1 year coursework, but that since it is not the residential program, and they are allowed to work as well, and they do come to do the PhD, so they also have their own constraint. All these things are making their PhD work little substandard. So understanding about the subject, yes, it comes slowly once they understood their area of the choice and help of guide. Ultimately, we have to push them ahead a lot. We have to do a lot of hard work, and we do not get much support from the students, I would say, initially. Yes.
You may submit your research work at Journal of Global Economy, rcssindia.org. Your work is evaluated by peers with double-blind methodology. You will get comments for your work. Thank you.